the boy never could have imagined that such a powerful monster would be dealt with so easily by this old man. The reason they were targeted by the monster was simply because he could see gods and monsters that ordinary people could not see. When he was little, he offered delicious food to a child spirit. After receiving a return gift from the deity, he became good friends with the child spirit. As a child, he spent his days with gods and monsters. One day, he went out to play, but he was suddenly targeted by an evil monster. Jack immediately urged his classmate to leave, but his classmate could not see the monster approaching. At the most dangerous moment, after the old man checked into Jack's family inn, the monsters there became extremely afraid. When he saw Jack writing, he pointed out that Jack's writing contained a pure heart. From then on, the inn's door plaques were all carved by him. The mountain god said. The old man had long since seen his power to ward off evil. He had seen the true nature of his power. Jack soon understood how to control this power.
俺の心をこの呉服に閉じ込めるイメージで。
それでいい。
本当ですか？
ようやくうまくいったな。
Meanwhile, the Onmyoji was still fighting the evil spirits. These beautiful Onmyoji were all Bobby's companions. By now, they had already reached their limit. They could only use Jack's sticky note talismans. But the sticky note talismans were quickly used up. Bobby had no choice but to visit Jack again. Jack prepared for him even stronger talisman notes. Hearing Bobby say that the recent exorcisms had left him exhausted, the Thunder God immediately thought of electrotherapy.
行くわよ。
One day, Jack and the mountain god went out to buy pastries, but they were suddenly dragged into another space by an abandoned divine realm. Soon, they discovered a sword possessed by evil. Jack sensed that the sword spirit was very angry, so he took out a talisman to help drive away the filth. Then, with the mountain god's help, he successfully saved the sword spirit. Seeing that the space was about to disappear, the mountain god urged Jack to break it open with the power of wind. Meanwhile, outside the space, a battle was underway. The Onmyoji were surrounded by evil spirits. At the critical moment when their spiritual power was nearly exhausted, Bobby came to the rescue. He handed out the stronger new talismans to each of them. The beautiful Onmyoji were overjoyed. They hoped they could meet Jack in person, but no one expected that in the very next second, Jack appeared here out of thin air.